Hey guys, this is the book review of the 80-20 principle. Pareto was an Italian economist who was studying about England's wealth distribution. But while studying, he found something very interesting, that most of the land and money was belonging only to a small minority of people. In fact, about 20% population of England was the owner of about 80% of the land and money in England. After knowing this surprising fact, he started to research more in this area. He found that it was not only true for money but also applied to other things. He found this principle applying again and again. Then, this principle was devised, also known as the Pareto principle, which scientifically applies in every field of our life, including studies, businesses, health, and many other things. This result tells us that 80% of the results you get are from the 20% of the actions you take. This is opposite from what we know or think. We have always known that more actions we take, the more results we will get. But the truth is that only the small actions we take gives us the majority of the result. After this principle was introduced, many people started to research in this field. For example, 20% of drivers are responsible for 80% of the accidents that happen on the road. 20% of the roads have about 80% of the traffic. 20% of the clothes we wear 80% of the times. 20% of the beer drinkers in the world drink about 80% of the whole beer in the world. 20% of carpet gets about 80% of the wear. 20% of cloud gives about 80% of the rain. This principle tells us that minority of things gives us most output. The 80-20 principle doesn't tell us that we should not work, but it tells us that to stop working on the things that are not giving us results and start focusing on the things that give us the majority of the results. So to conclude the video, find that 20% in every work you do. By following this, you will get double the results in half the time, and you can use the remaining time to spend for the other important things in your life and for being happy. Thanks for watching guys. Be sure to drop a like and click the subscribe button.